In the summer months, they worked out together frequently. They are good friends, but Hunter Dickinson said yesterday in a Zoom call with the media, it's kind of radio silence right now, Dick. No texting with this big of a game coming here tonight. Smith tried to dump it off for Davis. It's deflected away, and it's Iowa ball.
Tell you one thing Michigan's doing, they're coming out on the three-point shooter, going to make them try to beat them off the bounce. Wow,
speaking of three-point shooters, huh? Including Phil Martelli, of course, longtime coach at St. Joe's. He's the associate head coach with Michigan, an invaluable asset to Juwan Howard. Tough driving layup there by Joe Wieskamp to give Iowa a 4-point lead.
Basketball, that place would be absolute bedlam if fans were allowed to be in there.
John says it rejected by Keegan Murray. Got it back, missed again, and Murray secures the rebound for the Hawkeyes. Both teams get a lot of production off their benches.
Yeah, they really go deep. Iowa can't play as many as 11 guys.
Isaiah Livers for three.
His Livers right now, he's being challenged on his shot too. Watch this, he's going to be challenged. And there it is, hand comes in his face, doesn't matter. Nothing but nylon to take away the three. And they're taking, what they're doing is taking him to the goal one-on-one. It's another move right here.
Murray has a bright future, doesn't he? They're going to lose some good players, most notably Garza. Livers trying to turn the corner. The kick to Brooks, who misses the three. Well, the loose ball knocked around, and somehow the Wolverines come up with it. Livers got it. So that would be an enormous loss for the Illini if that injury were to linger into the postseason. Dickinson off the glass. Banks at home, and he's asking for a foul as well. Averaging about 15 points, 8 rebounds per game, and a very efficient offensive player, 64% from the field. In transition, Smith finds Wagner.
He really has great vision on the inside, knows where to find people if he's doubled up.
Bohannon got the switch. Over Dickinson. Yes, his second three of the game. You know what I think he's doing? Like normally, Garza just is so strong, he can back you almost under the basket and score. He can't do that to Dickinson. He's not pushing him around at all, as Wagner shows some of that skill with a reverse to tie the game.
Families, mom and dad, Schroeder's just beautiful people. As is Margaret. Look at this guy.
And that bucket's going to count. Austin Davis tips it back in. It looks like it should count. Doesn't have anything to do with the torn ACL that he suffered a year ago.
I know he's such an important kid to this team.
A long three for Joe Wieskamp gets the Hawkeyes back within 2. Had 44 in a loss in Ann Arbor, had 33 in a win in Iowa City. And again, it's Wagner doing Wagner things.
Using either hand on the drive to the goal. His brother Mo says, "That's my brother. That's my brother."
Garza no, and yes, the basket will count, and it's the third foul on Dickinson.
Tenacity to stay with it. Watch this right now. He gets the ball downside. He goes to the goal. Missed the first. They staged right on top of it. 17 games, he had 36 fouls. And you look at Mr. Garza, Mr. Dickinson.
Off the glass and good for Smith to put Michigan back on top.
See, they're really not allowing open threes. They're really challenging the Iowa shooters out of respect.
And Wagner taken over here in the second half for the Wolverines.
He led the Big Ten in shooting threes last year. Look at Wagner. It's the Wagner show. There he goes, strong with that left hand up on the glass. He's feeling it.
And he buries the three, and we have another injured Iowa player. Livers with a quiet 6 tonight finds Brooks, and the senior knocks down the three, and Michigan extends the lead to 9. Dickinson again does what he can defensively, stands him up, walls him up, and Garza Dick is now 5 for 17 in the game, and Dickinson converts at the other. Back Nunji, who will not return after suffering a right leg injury. Connor McCaffrey has not come back since suffering what looked like a rolled left ankle. How about that feed from Garza to Wieskamp for an easy 2?
Here, catches the ball in the post, there's the double up. You don't have to go to Harvard to figure that out. If 2 eggs are playing him, somebody's going to be open, Dan. Somebody's going to be open. You can make that layup. He's been in a winners program since he's been at Michigan. Play for John Beilein. I'd like to see John Beilein get back coaching in college. I really would.
Wagner comes up with a steal.
That's nice play.
Low going against Brandon Johns. There's the loose ball, the steal. Look at this pass by Wagner in transition. That's a 6'9" guy leading the break and then threading the needle on a bounce pass. The good news about the Big Ten is you always get opportunities to improve your situation. The bad news is they're tough games to win because there's so many good teams in the league. Another great pass. Wow.
Oh, wow.
And really, when they came off the pause, they didn't look like themselves in the first half against Wisconsin. They rolled the Badgers in the second half. They beat Rutgers. Every single game that you watch Michigan play, and I know you've watched a bunch, I've watched a bunch, you always walk out of it saying they play hard and they share the basketball. They do those two things every single time. Son rolled his ankle. He's back out and on the bench, but he has not come back in the game since rolling his left ankle. Here's a nice steal. Wieskamp being chased by a couple of Wolverines. It's a like field goal percentage tonight.
You know, really, when you look, forget about the stats. To me, Dickinson got the edge because he made it so difficult for the star player, the leading scorer in the nation.
Keep doing what you're doing, Dick. Keep doing what you're doing. Another bucket for Dickinson. He's got 14. And an Iowa turnover. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow, and hopefully that is just precautionary, but Iowa has to regroup in a hurry as they're going to Columbus. Wagner with 2 more, and that's a season-high 21 for the sophomore.
Oh, I'm not missing the last one. We'll talk baseball. You're going to have a bet. You got your Toronto Blue Jays finishing ahead of my Rays. Forget about it. My Rays will be ahead of your Blue Jays.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.